This is Rocky Hall. Today is August 30th, 2016, and what I'm going to do is show you the Indian Casino and the route from here back to the camp. So you might want to fast forward through a bunch of this stuff. Whoop, let me put my seatbelt on. Yeah. Alrighty, let me put my seatbelt on. Okay, this is the casino, literally like out in the middle of nowhere. But they have a ferry that comes and brings a lot of people across the river and brings them over here. And then I guess there's a lot of buses that roll through here as well. A lot of tour buses that bring a lot of people in from Bismarck and other places. Then you've got that. And then you've got your gas station Quickie Mart place over here. That's where I got breakfast. They're in the process of tearing down our kitchen to fix it back up. And so this is where I got food. And there's a little RV park thing right there. I don't know if you can park there, but it sure the heck looks like it to me. Gas here, $2.29. That might not be cheap to some of you guys, but that's dang cheap to us people from California. Yes, it is. Diesel is $2.34, and they got a car wash. And from the casino, a couple miles down that way to the left is the marina. And next left. And it's literally down a dirt road. So you'll take a left here and then you'll go, and that's where everybody's getting their showers. And you just tell them that you're coming down to take a shower and they'll check you in. This is 24. North Dakota 24. Man, I hope I'm remembering that right. So you'll go down there and there's a little guard shack, and you'll just tell them that you're there to take a shower, and they take down your license plate and how many people are there in your car and how many people are taking a shower, and they're just keeping track. Why, I don't know, but they've been gracious enough to let us take showers there. And that's where I got mine today, and it was awesome. Sometimes that's all you want is a shower. Being in camp, getting eat up by mosquitoes. But that's, that's the worst of it. We're doing pretty dang good. So from the casino to the camp is approximately 10 miles. So anybody that wants to fast forward this baby, you just head right on it. I might just edit, I don't know. So this is what's out here, guys. And that casino employs a lot of people, and so them blocking 1806 has affected their business, and they're trying to put the hurt on the people there. So, it'd be awesome if you guys called. Guess I need to get those numbers. And so this is what's out here. Whole lot of nothing. But this is the way you're going to come in if you're coming from the south. If you're coming through Mandan, you do not want to take 1806 because they may or may not let you through. And then they're going to send you on this detour. So if you're in Mandan, North Dakota, you want to take North Dakota 6. And then you're going to need to GPS it because there's a couple turns. And I don't have those off the top of my head. So you need to pull out a paper map, need to GPS it. But you're going to Cannonball, North Dakota, and you're going to see how small Cannonball is. It's pretty much just the reservation, and they've got this little Quickie Mart down there that has like nothing. Looks like a little house. So we do have cows. cows, hay, sunflowers, and some other crops in this general area. And right out here, I mean, this place is so green that I don't know how they water. I don't see any irrigation systems, but there is a lot of hay. Lots of hay over there, and you can see like it's still green. It's just I'm from California, where we are in a drought, and it's just really, really bad. It's so very, very bad. So when I see the green grass, I am happy. I am so very, very happy. So you got a lot of hay fields over here, over there, yonder, and going up to Mandan, there's a big herd of buffalo. Oh, and there's corn. Lots and lots of corn. There's corn everywhere, corn. We've been eating corn in camp for days and days and days. Somebody donated a big old bunch of it, and I'm not sick of it yet, so I'm going to tell you that straight up. Man, you put that stuff in everything. Cook it for dinner, and then have it for breakfast, and then take it off and scramble it in your eggs. It's all good. And there's some beautiful flowers out here. Just awesome, beautiful flowers. And the snow gets very deep and it gets very cold. With a wind chill of like 1 gazillion degrees below zero for this California native. You can fast forward if you want to, but I'm just going to keep the camera on so people can just have a real good general idea of how to get here. Because this is pretty much what it looks like from all directions. Got these little tiny hills. And I just saw the little town of Cannonball, so I know I'm coming up on it pretty close. And there's a ton of sunflowers. Those are all sunflowers. So I don't know if they do the seeds, oil. I don't know. Why don't you guys research that comment on this video? I've been leaving the comments open because the trolls have been like sleeping or something or bothering somebody else. So you come in from this direction, you're going to pass the casino, and you're going to see the casino because it's like a monstrosity, like in the middle of nowhere. But it does employ a lot of the natives. Okay, here's the junction of 1806. So I was on 24. And right here, it says Cannonball 3 miles, Mandan 37. But that is where it goes to 24, and this is 1806. So, bam! You're on 1806. Speed limit 65 out here. I've been doing like 75. Cops don't even look at you twice. But, you know, if you're coming in with out-of-state plates, I'm telling you, you guys know how it is. Slow your roll. This is the junction to Cannonball, North Dakota. So it's about a mile to the exit and about 2 miles down this road. And then Mandan is that way. So you don't want to come in 1806 from Mandan. You're going to hit 6, which takes you to 24 there. And that says Point of Interest, Cannonball. Now right here, Cannonball pit stop, Point of Interest. Cannonball pit stop, they're telling me that it's really high priced. It looks like they've got gas there as well. A little micro house. And I don't know what this little point of interest is, but it's got to be something. And some abandoned trailers over there off to the right. And a big cell tower. You know, it would be nice if we had better cell service, because these really suck. Seriously suck. And we've got other crops out here, and I'm not sure what they are, but there's some more corn. That one does have a watering system on it. So then it's 2 miles down here, and you can see the housing track off here. Right there. And it's really small. Very, very small. And some of the houses are pretty small as well. Corn off to the right, corn off to the left. I am not going to go through the housing track. I think it's kind of disrespectful to videotape their living situation. It's none of our business. If you're coming to help, come to help, and don't stick your nose up their butt and smell what they had for dinner. None your business. They invite you into their home. They're being very generous, and I had that the first day, and I would just feel very blessed. So, the speed limit right here is 55, I believe. I go 60. And there's a big water tank off to your right. I gotta keep my eyes on the road, so I'm not gonna show you. But then you come up over the hill here. And we'll see the river here in a second. Yep, there it is. So you're going on the outskirts of Cannonball right there. And then there's a teepee something right there. Boy, I'm just a bunch of help, ain't I? Frickin' bunch of help. Sacred Stone Spirit Camp. There's a sign there, but if you're rolling in at night, you're not gonna see it. Okay, now it goes down to 30 miles an hour because right there is a school zone. You're coming through here during the day, school is in. Slow your roll, folks. We got some people being a little bit of a buttheads. Oh, then we've got some crosses on the road right there. So, but this is their little school, and speed limit's 25. So you see me slowing my roll. There's their school. So you're going to pass by the school. And even at night, you're going to be able to see that, you know, at least the signs. Speed it up. But seriously, guys, you know, that's a school zone. There's kids. Kids are in school right now. You really seriously got to slow down. Seriously need to slow down. Okay, Budweiser sign. Some houses over here. And there's the Head Start. And then the river's on your right. It's a big old river. Speed limit 55. Ba-doopa-doopa-doopa. Then you're rolling, rolling, rolling. And this is the outskirts of this. I don't really think they have a city limit. It's just the reservation here, but they have most of the housing tract back there, and then you've got your scattered houses out here. But everything it's August and things are green, and I just love it. But the humidity can get to me. Woo, woo, woo. And we did have a mishap last night. The mosquitoes came in droves and carried off a small child. Not really, but it does sound funny. Mosquitoes can be a little thick. They can be a little thick. I passed that guy earlier. So now we're heading into the sun. The sun is setting. And I really don't know what those crops are over there. I guess I could get out and look, but I don't want to. There's like not a lot of fences out here. I mean, there are some, but you'll see a lot of no fences. So, rolling. They graded the road today, so that was, it was really awesome. But it has people also going just a tad bit too fast. So I have slowed down to 40 right here because right up here at this sign, I'll show you in just a second. But they graded the road today and it just is so much better. I mean, I got all-wheel drive and I was, you know, taking it pretty slow. There was some good-sized ruts. Okay, right here, you're going to want to slow down to 20 miles an hour. Okay, it says 15. We're working on getting some paint for that sign. But right here, bam, there are some serious holes. Feel this. Boom. Yeah. Okay, if you hit that baby going any faster than what I just did, you're going to be sorry. It's going to hurt. Sacred Stone Camp. No alcohol, no firearms, and no drugs. Absolutely 100% no. Thank you. That was my rant for the day. And then you're going to head down this road right here and you're going to see the security checkpoint. And this is where I will stop filming because I am not going to film beyond this point. Anybody that films beyond this point will be tossed out on their ear. Thank you. Rocky out.